Hey, what's going on, everybody? Sega Man back here. This is with another video on my computer. I got a couple people telling me that the video came out good. It wasn't grainy. I'm happy to hear that. That's cool. I heard from my friend Hebot. You know what I mean? He liked the video I did. You know, Shout out to 100 and the rest of the gaming crew out there. It's really good to always hear from people that you've been listening to for years and sharing your content with them and them giving you giving your opinion on things that you like in gaming. That's what it's all about. I hope everybody's enjoying their weekend, enjoying gaming. Let's try to focus on the positive things with all the stuff going on right now. In my opinion, I don't want to talk too much about it because this is not what this video is about. Just live your life. Don't stop living your life. Don't be doom and gloom. Just be careful. With while you're out there, and don't worry about it. It'll be fine. You know what I mean? So be positive. Be positive around the people you're around. You know what I mean? And it'll be fine. You just don't pay too much attention um, to the media with all this stuff because they're not doing nothing, but making people worry too much, about what's going on right now. And the media is just they're good at doing that. So you have to ignore that and stay positive. So what this video is about, it's the demo disc era. You don't see demo disc anymore today. When you get your game, you just get your game and that's it. And you might get a digital code. You know what I mean? But I used to subscribe to the original OG Xbox, and every time in the mail, I couldn't wait for the next issue because I would get a demo disc with the magazine. Sometimes I wish they would go back to that, with Xbox, because they still have a magazine. I wish they would go back to that. Maybe it's because of cost. I don't know. But it's just a better way. You don't get me wrong, you get digital demos. I understand that. But when you're a collector, sometimes there was some work put into some of these demos that you get with the Xbox, OG Xbox, and even the 360, and even the PlayStation 1 and the PlayStation 2. Now, I'm not sure. I think there might have been demos for the PS3. I'm not sure. I don't have any PlayStation 3 demo disc. But I have a PlayStation 2 demo disc, and I found a ton of PlayStation 1 demo disc when I was out thrift shopping. Now, they didn't come with the case, some of them, but they came with a disc, and they were, be honest with you, they were in flawless condition. They weren't scratched. And I was happy to have that. So, what we're going to talk about today, my true gamers out there, is demo disc and the demo disc era and the time and effort that was put into making these demo discs. Because what was really cool about that is if there was a featured game on that demo disc, they would talk to the developer, the artist. You would see stuff behind the scenes. When they did the little videos on there, then might get a demo of that game, which was awesome. And they also did different things on there, like the OG Xbox and 360. You can download music tracks from Halo. You can download music tracks, I think, from Brute Force. And really good games that were out there back in the day, which is awesome. And I still own those demo discs today. And believe it or not, if I'm in my nostalgia mood, I'll pop them in and watch them. You got interview disc with Gears of War 2. And some of the Gears of War series, which are awesome. And I really care about those things, and it's just nostalgia, and it brings back a lot of good memories and happiness for when these games came out. Kept you positive about gaming. Just it helped with that. So let's take a look at a few demo discs. Okay, now we're going to start with the OG. Okay, now I have a lot of my demo disc in here. I keep them in here. You know what I mean? Now I have the cases. I have the cases for them, but I keep them in here. That's a lot, isn't it? Most of these demo discs are original OG and 360 demo disc. So you can just imagine how many there is. There's over, there's a lot here. I never counted them, which I think I should, but I believe there's over 100 here, maybe even more. But they're all in here. So let's start out with, which was really cool, and I'll show you the disc, which was the Xbox Live disc that came with MotoGP and Whacked on it. Whack was a really great game back in the days. A lot of you young bloods out there might not know about the game Whacked. You can actually play it backwards compatibility on your 360. It was a really good game that you played online. It was very popular on the OG Xbox, and like I said in earlier videos, what I liked about this game is you're in a sandbox, and you have to each of your characters have a different unique weapon, and whoever collects the most stars by hitting that character wins at the end of the game, which is really awesome. And the art style of Whack was really cool and you know, ahead of its time back then when the first OG Xbox came out. That's the thing that I really love about Xbox. They're always thinking ahead. You know what I mean? They were thinking in the future, even with the OG Xbox, and way in the future now with the way Xbox is now. With, you know, their art designs and different things that they come out with games and stuff like that. They're different. You know what I mean? And that's one of the things I love about Microsoft's Xbox. But this is the Xbox Live disc, and it came, like I said, with those demos on there, and I liked it Wax so much, I actually went out and bought the game before the company Presto Studios went bankrupt. I got it from a Children's Palace. That shows you how old the game was. It was either Children's Palace or Toys R Us. I can't remember. But it was a great game. And like I said, this is actually the Xbox Live starter kit disc. You know, I believe you had to have this disc. I can't remember, guys, because I've been on live for a long, long time. And I believe you needed this disc to start up being online through Ethernet cable through your OG Xbox. But it just brought back a lot of memories, you know. It's demo discs are, in my opinion, are very important, you know, if you're going to be a collector, you know. So let's get into some more. So let's talk about a very old school demo disc that I'm going to show you here. Now, it's not much, but like I said, it was playable demos and bits and clips that were on the Sega Saturn. You know, the Sega Saturn, this is just the cover of the demo. You know, it looks like a paper bag, right? But I guess they wanted to do it like that to keep you, like, surprised or something. You know what I mean? But, you know, the Sega Saturn had a lot of great demos on that system for that time, you know, which were which was pretty awesome. You know what I mean? And I would just sit there, you know, for some of those discs and just watch everything on there and then play the demos that were on there, because it was very informative and it gave you a lot of information about each game, which was, you know, which was really awesome. So let's just look at a few OG Xboxes. I have a lot. We're not going to look at them all because I don't want the video to be super long. But like I said, you know, these are from the official Xbox magazine. Like, they had the demo disc for Doom 3. Very cool artwork. You know what I mean? This one's actually in there. It has MotoGP 3 in it. This is a demo disc, number 46 for the OG Xbox. So it has MotoGP on the front. You know what I mean? The demo disc inside. You know what I mean? So, and it tells you on the back the playable demos like MotoGP, Time Splitters, Future, Project, and then it has Xbox Live Arcade was also on this. You know what I mean? A game Stolen. And then it'll tell you about, it talks about Ghost Recon 3, Dark Sector. You know, you get, like, you also get free content in these too, like the Halo 2 maps. They were also on here. The features, Far Cry, included in the demo. You know what I mean? Videos from Batman Begins, Medal of Honor. You know what I mean? You know, Pit Fighter. You know, different things like that. You know what I mean? What's the other one it has on here? Gamefly trailers. That's another thing. He's put a lot of Gamefly trailers, you know, on these discs. It shows you how long in some of these companies, that have been around. So, but here's another one here: destroy all humans. This is 45, number 45 disc, and it has it in there. You know, it has the disc in there, which is really cool. So you know, and like I said, it just was I'm just missing demo disc. I just wish they would, you know, bring this back. It probably will never come back. Yeah, I mean, I understand. Maybe it's because of cost, like I told you. But, you know, like this one here, you know, you could tell by the changes when it would go to the original OG Xbox to the 360. You know, like you see the Xbox symbol up there. So this is a, you know, a 360 demo here. You know, played on Xbox 360 and original Xbox games demos, which you could still play on there back then, which was really cool for a demo to be back in pat. Like I said, you know, Microsoft, Xbox, they were thinking ahead. You know, like when you hear Phil Spencer says nothing's left behind, I believe he thinks everything should just not be left behind. And at the time, you know, when he says stuff like that, I feel what he's saying. Even with demo discs, you know, like from the OG Xbox to the 360. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, really cool. So let's get into another one here that I want to show you real quick. All right. This was actually a free Xbox 360 trail disc from Walmart. Okay. When, you know, they had a demo disc there, and I got it. They gave it to me. Playable on your DVD player and your Xbox 360, but that's what the cover of it looks like. You know what I mean? You probably can't see real good because of the lighting in here. But there were different games that you could play on here. Tomb Raider Legends, Over the Hedge, you know, Cameo, Project Gotham Racing, which was really cool. So yeah, they actually gave it to me, you know, for free, you know, to try out. So let's see what else we got here. Just real quick, show you something different. You know, now here we have another. This is just a cover. This is Volume 1 of the Sega Saturn, not for sale. This was just like the cover of the Sega Saturn. And it has somebody on the back. Volume 1 playable disc. Bug 2. Daytona USA Virtual On. And different games like that. So that's the back of it. You know, the guy screaming tells you what demos you can play, tells you what demos you can just watch. So that's just the cover of that. Now, let me show. There's one I wanted to show you. It's probably way down here. Let me see. Another one here, real quick. All right, real quick. Yeah, I mean, I have so many. It's unbelievable. You know, where is that at? It's in here. I have to look for it real quick. Here, guys, bear with me. Okay, there it is. Also, another great company, which was the Sega Dreamcast when it was out, they had demo discs. So this is the artwork and cover. This was February of 2001, Volume 11. And they had a playable disc on there, like 4x4 Evolution, Metropolitan Street Racer. One of the most popular games that is on here that came on their Sega Net or Sega boot up disc was Sega Swirl. That's a game they should think about bringing back. That would be awesome. But that is the cover of it right there. You know, and like I said, there was like a video on here about Jurassic. There's also a music video on here. It was an old school rap group called Jurassic 5. Now, some of you guys might remember Jurassic 5, but it's actually a music video that was on here, which was really cool to do and innovate this stuff back in the day to put on these demo discs. That's why it's important to keep these demo discs, you know, keep them up in good condition for nostalgia reasons if you ever want to become a collector like me. Now, the next one we have here is from the PlayStation 2. It's a jump pack from summer of 2003. This is complete in the case with excellent condition disc, and it is it has their games on here for the PlayStation 2. What do we have? We have Jet, MLB 2004, ATV Off-Road Fury 2, and different types of games that were on this too, and it's in perfect condition. believe I picked this up for $1. Jak 2 is on here. What else we got on here that wasn't on the front? Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, NBA Streets Volume 2. And inside here is the actual book and the demo disc that goes with it in flawless condition. No bends, no nothing. And I only paid like $1 for it, you know. And the disc is in flawless condition. So it's very important to keep this stuff up. But like I said, these were important, you know, back in the day, you know, to get your information, not just by reading the magazine, but actually watching it and playing it and interacting with the games that are in demos. So, and then there's two left we got here from the Xbox 360. All right, this is the Xbox Live Arcade. Now, I don't know if you want to really call these demo disc, you know what I mean, because yeah, they are kind of, because I think you would get Miss Pac-Man for free on here, or Pac-Man, but I believe the rest were demos, like Lemons Live, Geometry Wars, and I have two of them here, right here for the Xbox 360, you know what I mean, but they were just very fun to play, you know what I mean, like it says here, +5 trailer games, you know, stuff like that, and Lemmings, and like I said, Bomberman Live was on these discs. You know what I mean? So and even Uno was a very popular game on the 360 back in the day. Very popular and addictive game still today. But that's just to give you some ideas, you know, back in the day, how they used to provide you as a customer and appreciate you by bringing out these demo discs and letting you get a feel for the game before you went out and buy it. Now, they still do digital, and that's fine, but I'm more of a physical collector. You know what I mean? Digital's cool. I have a ton of digital games on my Xbox One X, but I'm more of a, you know, physical collector, and if I can find something I don't have, I'm going to grab it. A lot of the stuff I showed you I've had for years. So I just wanted to talk about the demo disc era here and how it was just a great thing to wait, come home from work, get your magazine in your mail, and you got a fresh new demo disc for what's coming out in the coming years from Microsoft, you know, original OG Xbox, and the 360. So I just wanted to do that quick video on that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Gonna upload this video now, guys. I'm down here in my game room, so hopefully it goes well. You know, keep it positive, guys, with what's going on right now in gaming. You know what I mean? Just keep it positive. You know, it's going to be all right. And I'll be back with another pickups video soon. I have a few in the background there. I'm still shopping. You know what I mean? But I've been taking care of things. So, you know, I will be back with another video. And I just want to say thank you very much for subscribing and watching my channel, and appreciate the things I do when it comes to gaming. I really appreciate you guys coming out. I don't really care about a thumbs down or thumbs up. If you just watch the video and you could take something from this and learn from it, it's fine. You know, I mean, if you want to subscribe, that's awesome too, but you don't have to. I'm not worried about none of that stuff. I do this for the love of gaming and as a collector, you know what I mean, of gaming. So thanks a lot, guys. Take care. And I'll see you guys soon, all right? And always remember, peace and love, Xbox. Later.